Hello YouTubers, this is Bill from Little White Dory. Just as some people ask, Little White Dory. Dory is a type of a boat. I used to own a little white dory with a little motor on the back, 30 horsepower Yamaha, and I sailed that boat all over the place. And everybody would say, oh, the guy with the little white dory. And it just kind of stuck. Anyway, so here we are today looking at the back end of the chicken tractor. I've come through and I've mowed the lawn. And you can see there's some, I'm not going to get too close, but you can see there's little prairie puffs there. The technical term. Bird shit's another one. That's what we use in New York. Chicken poo. See, this grass is kind of just starting to come to life. I don't have good quality grass here because I did not want to start with chemicals to get a lawn started, and I wasn't going to pay for sod and then have chickens running around on them. And things are, you know, working out in here okay. Girls definitely crossed their legs today and held their eggs till they got to the coop again. I kept them in there for probably about 2 hours. But I did get some cleaning up around here done. I'm going to get started on some more flower seedings to trim my rows. I got to get my fence put up, do something with my bird bath, put away a fish tank. I also got these pallets. And pallets are for building a compost pile system. I'm thinking 2 bays. Probably don't need even one, but I'll make 2, and as time goes by, I'll see how things go. I may opt just for one with 3.5 sides. We'll see. So we cleaned up the edges here a little bit with the weed whacker and just did a few different things just to kind of clean up the edges, so to speak. And I think we might get some rain tonight. And if not, maybe in the next several days we'll be getting some more rain. Nothing substantial, I don't think. Hello, girls. Kind of have to be careful where I step because I had the coop over here at one point. How's it going? Thinking of ways that I can install this into the mobile chicken coop. Actually, you know, there's a good chance there's an egg in here. Not there. I didn't get one from Luna or from Sydney. Girls must have taken a day off. How's it going, girls? How's everybody? They're all looking kind of happy and chipper. Again, you know, we cleaned up the edges a little bit, trimmed around the edges of the garden. I don't know what I'm doing with these slates here. I just trimmed through it with the weed whacker just so it'll look a little better. And, you know, polishing up the edges, working on it a little every day. But plugging along. Left the lawnmower over there. Forgot about that. Hostas are popping up. I don't know when these grasses will kick in, but hopefully they will. Everything's doing pretty good. What I need now is a little help. This is getting to aches and pains that I don't really want to have to contend with. But I've done it before, I'll do it again. Beginning of June, I'm supposed to have a woofer here for 2 weeks. She is Montana born, German raised for the last several years. In her gap year, doing an internship at Yosemite Park, and coming here to New York. She's going to meet her mom here in New York for a bit, and then she's going to come and woof for me. And hopefully she can give me a hand doing a bunch of stuff. It's nothing too fancy, but it's I can educate people on how to do a garden up with good practices. So that's what I plan on doing. The exchange is educational for room and board. So you can see that most of the blossoms have fallen off by now. The leaves are starting to pop out. do some reading on when to prune. The lilac is filling out. The girls are loving that because they like the shade it produces. It gives them a nice, comfortable place with really good overhead protection, aerial protection. I don't know if the squirrels have figured out that they can jump that high or if they just come running from the corners, but they kind of use it as a little bit of an escape route. Alright folks, not too much of an update to give here today. Weather was gorgeous. It was a little warm, but I'm very comfortable. Called it early, went and took a shower, and now I feel very refreshed. And I'll start working on this compost contraption. We'll see. There's the old lawnmower. This you guys might get a kick out of. What do you do when you break your wheelbarrow? You stitch it back up, right? Thought that was clever. Alright, folks. It's probably about 5 o'clock on Friday. That is quitting time, I think, everywhere. So it is Friday officially in. Well, let me see. Oh, it says 5:01. How close was I? It's time to call it a day. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.